Welcome to our channel. Today we will continue the Mahabharata War Part 3. Popular tradition holds that the war marks the transition to Kali Yuga and dates it to 3102 BCE. A number of other proposals have been put forward. Vedvirarya gives a date of 3162 BCE, by distinguishing between the Saka and Sakanda eras and applying correction of 60 years to the date given in popular tradition and based on Aihole inscription. B. Anishar used planetarium software to argue that the Mahabharata war took place in 3067 BCE. Dieter Koch dates the war to 1198 BCE based on superconjunctions. Keshia Lakshman Daftari, one of the members of the Calendar Reform Committee which prepared the Indian national calendar, holds that the war took place in 1197 BCE. V.S. Dubey claims that the war happened near 950 BCE. Indian archaeologist B. Lal used the same approach with a more conservative assumption of the average reign to estimate a date of 836 BCE and correlated it with archaeological evidence from painted greyware (PGW) sites, the association being strong between PGW artifacts and places mentioned in the epic. John Key confirmed it and also dated the battle to have taken place in 950 BCE. According to Parpala, the war may have taken place during the later phase of the painted greyware culture, c. 750 to 350 BCE. He noted that the Pandava heroes are not being mentioned in the Vedic literature from before the Grihya-sutras. Parpala suggests that the Pandavas were Iranic migrants, who came to South Asia around 800 BCE. Excavations in Sonali unearthed burials with the remains of carts belonging to the ochre-colored pottery culture, OCP. Several authors proceed to relate the Rig-Vedic culture in the war to the OCP, instead of the PGW. While the carts are dated to 1800 to 1500 BCE. Gupta and Mani state that in the present state of archaeological evidence OCP seems to be a stronger contender for the Mahabharata association, dating the war to the 4th millennium BCE. Parpala sees the finds as ox-pulled chariots, indicating support for his proposal for the first wave of Indo-Aryan migrations into the Indian subcontinent at the beginning of the 2nd millennium BCE, prior to the migration of the Rig-Vedic people. In the beginning, Sanjaya gives a description of the various continents of the earth, the other planets, and focuses on the Indian subcontinent, then gives an elaborate list of kingdoms, tribes, provinces, cities, towns, villages, rivers, mountains, and forests of the ancient Indian subcontinent, burnt of Arsha. He also explains the military formations adopted by each side on each day, the death of each hero and the details of each war racing. As a last attempt at peace is called for in Raja Dharma, Krishna travels to the kingdom of Hastinapur to persuade the Kauravas to see reason, avoid bloodshed of their kin, and to embark upon a peaceful path with him as the divine ambassador of the Pandavas. Duryodhana is insulted that Krishna turns down his invitation to accommodate himself in the royal palace. Duryodhana plots to arrest Krishna and insult, humiliate, and defame him in front of the entire royal court of Hastinapur as a challenge to the prestige of the Pandavas and declaration of an act of open war. At the formal presentation of the peace proposal by Krishna in the Kuru Mahasabha at the court of Hastinapur, Krishna asks Duryodhana to return Indraprastha to the Pandavas and restore the status quo, or at least give 5 villages, one for each of the Pandavas. Duryodhana refuses. Krishna's peace proposals are ignored and dismissed, and Duryodhana publicly orders his soldiers to arrest Krishna despite warnings from the elders. Krishna laughs and displays his divine form, radiating intense light. He curses Duryodhana that his downfall was certain at the hands of the one who was sworn to tear off his thigh. His peace mission utterly insulted by Duryodhana, Krishna returns to the Pandava camp at Upaplavya to inform the Pandavas that the only course left to uphold the principles of virtue and righteousness is war. During his return, Krishna meets Karna, Kunti's firstborn, before Yudhishthira, and asks him to help his brothers and fight on the side of Dharma. However, as he is being helped by Duryodhana, Karna says to Krishna that he would battle against the Pandavas as he had a debt to pay. If you like this video, please subscribe and support us to make more videos.